years. No way. In a whole different realm of business. Oprah coming next.
When
it comes to stuff like this. So, did she really put a hit out on Katt?
Some of us are against the Illuminati, and we are against the Illuminati at our own detriment. When people are against the Illuminati, then they get punched in the face all the time. The press hates them, and nobody likes them.
You heard it. After targeting Taraji, Oprah is now going after Katt Williams for exposing her and how she really got famous. Fans everywhere are in disbelief because it seems like Katt's really starting to annoy Oprah. She's totally had enough and now is calling him out big time. In case you missed it, Oprah's been all over the place, sharing some awkward and not so legal stuff that she has been mixed up in. And now, she's super fed up with Katt and his accusations. Everyone who knows Oprah knows she doesn't mess around with things like this. So, how far has she really gone in taking her revenge against Katt for exposing her? Let's find out. In case you never heard, in just the past few weeks, Katt Williams has been spilling some major tea about Oprah. He's calling her out as a bigwig handler for the Hollywood elites. And he's not just throwing shade, he's dead set on proving that Oprah isn't the person we all thought she was. The record on the street is that Oprah's been using her Hollywood clout to help those top-tier folks control black artists. That's what Katt's been saying, at least. Recently, Oprah got called out by Taraji for not really supporting black women in the industry, just pretending to. That was a real shocker for everyone because Oprah's seen as this big-hearted philanthropist and a hero for black rights in Hollywood. So everyone's wondering, what's the real deal? Here's Katt's take. He thinks Oprah's been playing us all, acting like some kind of savior while actually turning black actors into puppets for the industry's elite and their shady plans. And he says that this has been going on for ages, but most people were too scared of Oprah to say anything.
It's for themselves.
Are you not afraid about being blackballed again? These are some power people.
What do you mean again? These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything.
Katt's also throwing around some heavy accusations about Oprah's show. He claims she's been using it to sabotage black artists, setting them up to fail because she just felt like it and because her bosses wanted her to. Back in the late 90s and early 2000s, Oprah's show was the go-to spot for black artists to promote their stuff. She's always talked up about how she loved giving them their platform, but Katt's calling BS on that, saying she was actually working against them in many ways. And there's more. Katt accuses Oprah of silencing artists who tried to call her out for being anti-black. The big first reveal about her show came from Ludacris. He blasted Oprah for using her show to trash artists' work and make them look bad.
Yeah, and basically she said something about not agreeing with my music, but she thought I did great in the movie.
He even shared his own experience from when he went on to her show to promote the movie Crash. Instead of focusing on the movie, Oprah blindsided him with questions about his use of the N-word in her music. That really put him in a tough spot, especially with how sensitive the topic is in the black community. He felt so hurt by this that he called her out in an interview later.
You didn't agree with my music, and even if you don't agree with certain songs I made, say you don't agree with certain songs, don't say you just don't agree with all of my music. Right.
Okay, so here's the scoop. You think Oprah would say sorry to Ludacris after making him look bad on her show, right? But nope, she just doubled down. She even cut out parts in an interview where Ludacris responded to her questions, making him totally out of the loop. And the weirdest part, there was no bad blood between them, so it all seemed super random. But according to Katt, this mess with Ludacris was just a glimpse of how Oprah treats these artists, doing them dirty just because she feels like it. Katt also reminded everyone about how Oprah tried to mess with Michael Jackson's legacy after he died, trying to paint him as a bad guy who allegedly harmed kids. Katt found this really low, especially since MJ helped boost Oprah's career big time back in 1993. He even let her into his ultra-private Neverland ranch for an interview. When MJ was alive, Oprah would brag about being besties with him, but she flipped the script after he passed away. Katt thinks Oprah is only out for herself, pointing out how she jumped on the Neverland documentary bandwagon to interview two guys who accused MJ of some serious stuff. But these accusers had already taken back their statements. So what's Oprah's angle in reigniting the whole anti-MJ campaign? When people called Oprah out, she said she was trying to raise awareness in the industry, but Katt called her for being out as hypocritical, pointing out that her close ties with the industry bigwigs like Harvey Weinstein and Jeffrey Epstein, who faced similar accusations. So, what's her real deal? Katt kept throwing examples, like the John of God situation. Oprah had hyped this Brazilian spiritual healer on her show, calling him a miracle worker. Then it turns out that the guy was accused of some serious crimes like child trafficking. You'd think Oprah would apologize and own up to it, right? But no, she just quietly removed all her content about him and acted like nothing happened. Katt's convinced that Oprah's powerful friends helped her keep this drama out of the US media. Now, about helping black actors in the industry, Taraji P. Henson spilled some tea about being in Oprah's movie The Color Purple. She said she was grossly underpaid, which made people wonder if Oprah was really the champion of black artists that she claimed to be. And instead of sorting things out with Taraji, Oprah's allegedly threatening to blacklist her. Taraji's not keeping quiet though. She opened up about being stuck in the same pay grade for years in an interview with SAG-AFTRA. She even said she almost turned down The Color Purple because of the pay being too low. So it seems like Oprah's actions don't always match up with her words.
I haven't seen a raise in my income since Proud Mary. And almost had to walk away from Color Purple.
In an interview with Gayle King, Taraji repeated her claims and said she was thinking about leaving the business because she wasn't getting paid as much as white actors in the same field.
I'm just tired of working so hard.
Although it may seem like she is complaining, this isn't the first time that black actresses have spoken out about the discrimination they face in the industry. They have always said that they are paid less than their white counterparts, even when they are most experienced and successful in the field.
They had the same path as me, and yet I am nowhere near them. Not as far as money, not as far as job opportunities, nowhere close to it.
In Taraji's situation, it's even more disheartening because she's undermined by another black woman, who's not just anyone but a billionaire, Oprah herself. This is the same Oprah who always talks about lifting up black artists in the industry. But Katt didn't stop there. He also brought up how Taraji isn't the only woman Oprah's pushed aside. He reminded everyone about Monique's situation back in 2009, after which they worked on the movie Precious, produced by Oprah and Tyler Perry. So Precious was a big hit, right? But drama started when it was time for the media rounds after the movie's success. Normally, actors do promotional tours for successful movies, but Monique hit a snag. The producers told her she wouldn't be paid for the press runs. Monique wasn't having it. She preferred to spend time with her family rather than do unpaid promo work. The producers couldn't force her to work for free, but what did they do? They started spreading rumors that Monique was difficult to work with. And Oprah, she didn't outright say Monique was hard to work with, but she definitely hinted at it during an interview about the whole mess. So the situation got pretty sticky, with Monique being portrayed in a not-so-great light and Oprah seemingly backing that portrayal.
You have to rise above it, you have to transcend it, you have to be the light, and it only takes a little bit of light to banish the darkness.
Oprah didn't just stop with sidelining Monique. She went a step further. She pressured others into the industry to give Monique the cold shoulder too, even threatening to mess up their careers if they didn't steer clear of her. Now, swinging back to Taraji, you might have guessed that her interviews would stir up some drama with Oprah, and you'd be right. It seems like a pretty intense conflict surfaced during some interviews. Fans picked up on the strained vibes between the two women. There were moments where Taraji looked so downcast that people thought she might even break down in tears. It was clear there was some serious tension brewing between them.
Yeah. You know? And if I can't fight for them coming up behind me, then what the fuck am I doing? I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, don't apologize.
The drama between Oprah and Taraji got even messier when Oprah started distancing herself from Taraji, especially when fans were around. Reports surfaced that Oprah was upset with Taraji for speaking negatively about her in interviews. As the rumors of their feud spread, Taraji did something unexpected. She posted a photo of Oprah from an event where Oprah seemed off towards her. Along with the photo, Taraji emphasized the importance of support among black women and women of color in the industry. This move by Taraji raised eyebrows. Fans speculated she might have been coerced into defending Oprah, especially since Oprah was being criticized for not supporting black women. There were rumors that Taraji feared being blacklisted like Monique. And Insider even claimed that Taraji was pressured by Oprah and the production team to make that post. Apparently, the content of the post was drafted by the production team and Taraji was under threat of being blacklisted by Oprah. One fan wrote, "Taraji's post in regards to Oprah seems a bit forced, as if she was told to make a statement." Do you think Oprah used pressure tactics to make Taraji cave in after she publicly spoke up against her? And could Oprah do more? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments below.